Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Las Vegas. It's an idea before it's a place. A shimmering mirage in the middle of a vast desert. As the sun dips below the horizon, something magical happens. The city awakens, not with a gentle dawn, but with a sudden, electric roar. One by one, then all at once, the neon signs flicker to life. They paint the twilight sky in hues of impossible color. Pinks bleed into the darkness, blues bleed into the darkness, golds bleed into the darkness, promising a world without consequence, a place where reality takes a holiday. The famous Las Vegas Strip becomes a river of light, pulling you into its current. It's a spectacle engineered for awe. Look closer at the scene unfolding before you. Giant towers wrapped in glass and steel scrape the clouds. They stand like modern-day monuments to fortune and fantasy. Down below, the sidewalks teem with a river of humanity. People from every corner of the globe have come here. They are drawn by a singular, powerful force. It's the pull of possibility, the chance to become someone else, just for a night. The air itself hums with a unique energy, a blend of anticipation and excitement that you can almost taste. It's a symphony of a city that never truly sleeps. The sounds are just as intoxicating as the sights. You hear the distant, constant ringing of slot machines, a siren song of potential wealth. There's the cheerful clinking of glasses from rooftop bars, celebrating wins big and small. Music spills out from every doorway, a chaotic yet harmonious soundtrack for the evening's adventures. Laughter echoes through the crowds, a testament to the joy and escape that people find here. This is the Las Vegas of postcards and movies. It's the dazzling facade, the carefully constructed dream that the world knows and loves. It is a powerful and very deliberate illusion. But what if I told you that this is only half the story? This bright, glittering spectacle, this neon world, is built upon something else. It rests on a foundation that is often unseen. A world that operates in the shadows, away from the flashing lights and cheering crowds. This other world is just as real, just as vital to the city's existence. It is the noir to the neon's brilliance. It's a world of quiet struggles, of human stories that unfold long after the last show has ended and the tourists have gone to bed. Understanding Las Vegas means understanding both. Why do they come? The question hangs in the air, as thick as the curated scents pumped through casino vents. People flock to Las Vegas for a multitude of reasons, but they all share a common thread. It is the pursuit of something more. For many, it's the siren call of luck, the simple, seductive idea that a single coin, a single card, a single roll of the dice. The casino floor is the grand stage for this drama. It's a vast, sprawling universe of light and sound, meticulously designed to make you forget the outside world. Time loses its meaning here. There are no clocks on the walls, no windows to the outside. There is only the now. The sensory details are overwhelming by design. Flashing lights from 1,000 slot machines create a constant, hypnotic pulse. Among the sea of hopeful players, there exists a special class of visitor. They are the high rollers, the whales. For them, Las Vegas offers a different level of fantasy altogether. They don't just visit the city bends to their will. Their experience begins long before they set foot on the casino floor. It starts with a phone call to a casino host. A private jet is dispatched. A limousine waits on the tarmac. Let's imagine one such person, Mr. Chen, a tech entrepreneur from Singapore. For him, Las Vegas is not about winning money he doesn't need. It is about the experience, the status, the feeling of being completely frictionless. When Mr. Chen decides to play, he doesn't walk the main casino floor. He is guided to a private gaming salon. The air is quiet. The decor is opulent. The stakes are breathtakingly high. He plays for hours. The chips moving back and forth across the green felt like units of power. He might win or lose millions in a single night. The outcome is almost secondary. This is the ultimate promise of Las Vegas realized. A world with no limits where money buys not just things, but a temporary reign as a king. For the casino, high rollers are a calculated risk, often one that pays off handsomely. For Mr. Chen, it is theater. He is the star of his own movie. The city provides the perfect set, the supporting cast, and the dazzling special effects. The fantasy of Las Vegas isn't just sold on the casino floor. It's performed nightly on its grand stages. In a theater built to resemble a European opera house, a performer we'll call Elena prepares for her show. She is an acrobat in one of the city's most famous resident productions. Every night, she and dozens of other artists perform feats that seem to defy gravity and human limitation. They fly through the air. They dive into deep pools. They move with a grace that hides years of relentless training and physical sacrifice. For the 90 minutes they are on stage, they are not just people. They are living embodiments of magic. Her day starts long before the audience arrives. It begins with hours of conditioning, stretching, rehearsals. Her body is her instrument, and it requires constant, meticulous care. The backstage area is a world away from the plush velvet seats out front. It is a labyrinth of cables, rigging, and complex machinery. Here, Elena and her fellow performers transform. They are strapped into harnesses, they check their equipment, they go through mental checklists. The atmosphere is one of intense focus, a calm before the storm of performance. Then, the curtain rises. The lights hit her, and she is no longer just Elena. She is a character in a dream. For the thousands of people watching, she is a fleeting image of beauty and strength. They gasp as she soars above them, held only by a thin wire. They don't see the burning in her muscles or the intense concentration on her face. They see only the effortless illusion. When the show ends and the final applause fades, the magic dissipates. The adrenaline wears off, replaced by a deep physical exhaustion. But she will be back tomorrow, and the night after, to recreate the same magic. Not all crucial roles in Las Vegas are played in the spotlight. Some of the most important figures operate with quiet efficiency, entirely behind the scenes. Meet Javier, a concierge at one of the Strip's most luxurious hotels. He is a problem solver. He is a miracle worker. He is a keeper of the city's keys. Throughout his day, Javier fields an endless stream of requests. For every query, Javier has a solution. He doesn't just have a list of phone numbers. He has relationships. He knows the maitre d's, the ticket brokers, the shop managers. His work is a performance of its own. It requires immense patience, diplomacy, and an encyclopedic knowledge of the city. He must remain unflappable. He makes the guest believe their request is perfectly reasonable and entirely achievable. He is the human face of the hotel's promise of ultimate service. He ensures that the guest's experience of Las Vegas remains a seamless, perfect fantasy. Yet, his work is largely invisible. Javier and his fellow concierges are the unsung heroes of the tourist experience. The skilled professionals who ensure that Las Vegas's glittering promise is a reality for every person who walks through their lobby. When the clock strikes midnight, Las Vegas doesn't go to sleep. It simply changes. For the tourists on the Strip, the party might just be getting started. But just a few feet away, behind unmarked doors, down sterile service corridors, a different city is coming to life. This is the Las Vegas of the shift change. It's a world that runs on a different clock. The dazzling performance out front is only possible because of the relentless, unseen work happening back here. This is where the glitz gets its grit. Let's focus on one of the key figures in this hidden world, the casino dealer. We'll call her Maria. For 8 hours a night, she stands at a blackjack table. To the players, she is part of the game's furniture. They see her hands, moving with speed and precision from thousands of hours of practice. What the players don't see is the immense physical and mental strain of her job. Maria must be a mathematician, a security guard, and a therapist. Maria's shift ends in the early hours of the morning. She walks through the still active casino floor, but she is no longer part of it. She is just a worker heading home. The drive home takes her away from the glittering Strip into the sprawling suburbs where most of Las Vegas's residents live. It's a world that looks like any other American city. At home, the polite mask of the dealer comes off. The forced smile is replaced by a weary sigh. But the phantom sounds of the casino often echo in her ears. If dealers are the visible face of the casino's workforce, housekeepers are its invisible army. They perform a daily magic trick, making last night's revelry disappear. Let's follow Rosa. In one shift, she might clean 15 or more rooms, each room a different scene of post-celebration chaos. Rosa moves with practiced, systematic efficiency. She moves quickly against the clock. The next guest is always on their way. Essential work designed to be unseen. Rosa and colleagues move like ghosts through the building, using service elevators and back hallways, staying out of sight. Her work is physically demanding, bending, lifting, scrubbing. Without them, the illusion of effortless luxury collapses. They are the foundation of the guest experience. On the sidewalks and pedestrian bridges of the Strip, a different kind of economy thrives. This is the world of the street vendor, the costumed character, the small-time entrepreneur. Consider a man we'll call David, who sells cold water from a cooler on a hot afternoon. His hustle is a more direct, more personal, and often more desperate version of the Las Vegas dream. It's about survival, $1 at a time. Nearby, a group of costumed characters poses for photos. But behind the masks and the grease paint are people trying to make a living. Their income is entirely dependent on tips. Their struggle and their hustle are the noir reality playing out in plain sight, a stark and human counterpoint to the polished neon fantasy of the towering casinos behind them. To understand the hidden lives of Las Vegas today, we must first look to its past. The city wasn't born from a desire for family-friendly entertainment. It was built on a foundation of something much rougher. For decades, Las Vegas was inextricably linked with organized crime. Figures like Bugsy Siegel, Meyer Lansky, and Frank "Lefty" Rosenthal weren't just characters in movies. They were the architects of the original Sin City. This history is not just a footnote. Its ghost still haunts the city. The mob's influence brought a certain kind of order, but it was an order enforced through violence and fear. Today, the corporations have taken over. The city has worked hard to clean up its image. The overt presence of the mob is gone, replaced by corporate security and state gaming commissions, but the legacy remains. The systems of control may be more sophisticated now, but the fundamental business model, separating people from their money in a dazzling environment, is a direct inheritance from its gangster founders. The very thing that makes Las Vegas a paradise for tourists makes it a perilous landscape for those struggling with addiction. The city is a machine of constant temptation. For someone with a gambling addiction, this environment is a minefield. The flashing lights and ringing bells are not just background noise. They are triggers. Let's imagine a man we'll call Mark. He came for a job. At first, it was just a way to unwind. Then it became a trip to a casino. The small wins gave him a rush, and the losses fueled a desperate need to win it all back. The noir reality of this is a hidden epidemic. While the neon lights advertise jackpots and endless parties, a quiet struggle is unfolding in the homes and apartments of the city's residents. The most visceral example of Las Vegas's hidden lives exists in a place most people don't even know is there. Beneath the glittering casinos, there is a vast network of flood control tunnels. In this subterranean world, far from the neon glow, a community of hundreds of homeless people has taken root. This is the city's deepest shadow. Residents create makeshift homes out of discarded furniture, shopping carts, and salvaged materials. They create a semblance of home in an environment that is fundamentally hostile to human life. Up above, millions of dollars are won and lost every hour. Down below, people struggle for their next meal. The tunnels are the physical manifestation of this design. The city's most vulnerable population is literally hidden underground. They are out of sight and out of mind. Just as there are hidden struggles in Las Vegas, there are also hidden heroes. A network of individuals and small organizations works tirelessly to push back against the darkness. One such hero is a man we'll call Matthew. He used to live in the tunnels himself. After finding his way out, he dedicated his life to helping those he left behind. He doesn't just bring supplies, he brings connection. He listens to their stories, offers encouragement, and connects them with services. He is a beacon of hope in a place that has none. These efforts go beyond the tunnels. Small, underfunded shelters, soup kitchens, outreach workers. These are the city's antibodies. the community's immune response to the social ills that fester in the shadows of the Strip. Their work is a powerful counter-narrative to the city's official story, a quiet insistence that every life has value, even those hidden from the light. In the end, we are left with two versions of Las Vegas. They exist side by side, yet they inhabit entirely different worlds. First, there is the Neon City, the one we all know. It is a masterpiece of illusion, a dazzling stage built to fulfill our collective desire for escape, fortune, and fantasy. Then, there is the Noir City, the one that operates in the shadows. This is the city of the people who power the dream, and the world of those who have been consumed by the city's temptations. It would be easy to say that one of these cities is real and the other is false, but the truth is more complicated. Both are real. Both are essential to the identity of Las Vegas. They are two faces of the same coin, inextricably linked. To truly see this city, we must see both, the breathtaking spectacle and the quiet human effort behind the curtain. So the next time you see the glittering skyline of Las Vegas, look a little closer. Beyond the lights, listen for the quieter stories. Think of the hands that deal the cards, the people who clean the rooms, and the lives that unfold just out of sight. The real story of any great city is not just in its monuments, but in its people. Thank you for joining us on this journey behind the neon. If you want to explore more cities and the hidden lives within them, remember to subscribe for more videos. The world is full of stories waiting to be told, both in the spotlight and in the shadows.